So just a few days ago, Zoran Mamdani, one of the electoral candidates for uh, the position of mayor in New York City, just won the elections. I think it's quite significant due to who Mamdani is and his political stance as a whole. Um, he's a self-proclaimed socialist, or a social democrat as he calls it. Um, Similar to what Bernie Sanders did, although admittedly, what Mamdani did is he actually achieved it, unlike Bernie Sanders, which went for the presidential office, obviously much more difficult to obtain than the position of mayor. Even so, I believe that um, the election of Mamdani into um, the office of the New York mayor is significant. You know, he's a democratic person. He's a member of the Democratic Party who is in supportive of uh, human rights, especially for immigrants, for the certain groups that Trump has been sort of excluding in his own right. Mamdani has also uh, let out a few statements, a few critical statements about Trump, which obviously brings its own risk at Washington cutting some of the budget um, allocations sent to NYC. Uh, but still, it's a significant move because he's advocating for more public access to commodities such as public transport, um, rent stabilized housing, and things of the such, which are more left leaning concepts, which sort of aims to improve uh, the general quality of life for the bottom rungs of uh, New York society, um, which then raises the questions: where does the money come from? Obviously, it's mainly going to be fueled by taxes increase, maybe a wealth tax, because Trump is certainly not allocating additional funds for Mamdani's projects or whatever. So he probably needs to rely on wealth taxes in order to be able to finance the social benefit programs, which some people may think is a good thing, some may think is a bad thing. Obviously, for billionaires, for those uh, who live in condos beside Central Park, people like that would obviously um, face the most drawbacks when it comes to Mamdani's policies. I mean, we don't know what he will implement yet. Like, he's just taken office for a few days now, but that's what we can expect from him. Um, Other than that, um, he's also significant because he defeated Andrew Cuomo, whose father was mayor of NYC for quite a long time. It's also significant because he won an election without the support of AIPAC. You know, nearly all elected candidates in the United States is usually aligned with AIPAC because of the massive funding they're able to provide, their massive lobbying power. No, it's funny, a Muslim without the support of AIPAC managed to get such a high office, a high position in the New York government, which is a fresh change, because New York under under the Cuomo family, the Andrews Cuomo father, did not experience anything 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 good, so to speak. Um, in fact, New York experienced quite a decline under the Homo dynasty, so to speak. Um, but again, a socialist mayor running the literal economic capital of the world, the financial capital of America, is quite a concerning sight. I mean, like, obviously, um, there will be lots of resistance against some of his more left-leaning policies, uh, which would be interesting to observe how he would be able to carry out what he promised in his campaign. But yeah, I wish him the best. It's refreshing to have a mayor like Mamdani